Alright, my name is Scott Fletcher and I'm here to talk to you about Japanese transportation. Basically I'm going to be telling you what kind of transportation Japan has, what you would use it for, and the estimate prices for each form of transportation. First, we just have regular above-ground trains. The ticket costs, depending on the distance traveled. If it's like within the city, it'll be about 800 yen, but if you're going from like one city to another, it'll be about 8,000 yen. Obviously it's often used to travel from city to city, and then many people use it to commute from work or to school. Next we have everybody's favorite, the subway. Subways are mainly used to travel within cities, and the tickets, the shortest ride is anywhere from like 170, and then the longest ride will be about 310. Subways are extremely punctual. They'll get over the loudspeaker and apologize if they're even a minute late. Next is the Shinkansen, also known as a bullet train. The bullet train is the fastest way to travel on land. It's normally used to go from one prefecture to another. Tickets can cost up to 20,000 yen if you don't have the Japan Rail Pass, which cuts costs down if you're going to and from places pretty often. And it's also just a great tourist attraction since it's one of the fastest ways to travel across land. Buses are another form of transportation. It's just basically like a cheaper alternate to a subway. The passenger takes a ticket, and depending on how far they go, they'll have to pay that price. And then there's also express buses, which can take you from one city to another. Those will cost more, obviously. Taxis, they're normally used after train stations close or like busing closes. The cost obviously depends on the distance traveled, and many people will actually use taxis. Like in a smaller town, they'll get off the train and then they'll go to the taxi service, which is normally placed like right next to the train station, and they'll just take that to their next destination. Airlines are kind of you don't really use this too often to go from Japan, or like from Japan to another point in Japan, but there is that option. You might just end up using the bullet train or Shinkansen instead of using the plane, since tickets can cost up to 50,000 yen. It's obviously the main method of traveling out of the country, unless you want to take a boat to like Korea or China. And so basically, in conclusion, if you need to get somewhere, I guess you have the appropriate knowledge of how to get there and what kind of form of transportation to take. Thank you.